Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for tuning. If you're an old subscriber too, you are welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to flatten your frontal unit, make it very flat. So you need a heat protectant, a wax stick. I use the BBL professional wax stick, and you need a straightener as well, very good straightener, and also your hot comb, a necessity, then a clip i- just to keep the hairs away. Yes. So when you are starting, you want to work in sections. Sorry, you want to work in smaller sections. In order to make the wig lay really flat, you have to work in sections. The smaller the section, the flatter the lace is gonna look like. So you don't want to be walking around with a bulky frontal. Your frontal has to be laid. So first of all, you spray your heat protectant on the section hair that you've taken out. Then you should go ahead and comb and straighten it. After straightening it, you apply your wax stick on it. Not too much of it, just a little, but then moderate, not too much. Then you go in and press on your hot iron. Yes, you just go in and press it just as I'm doing. When you are done with that section, you go on to the next section. As I said earlier, make sure you are working in smaller sections. Can even be smaller than my own. Just make sure that the sections are not too wide for the flattening process to be so long and so hectic. So you apply your heat protectant, then you go ahead and comb and straighten it, just as I'm doing. You comb and straighten it for the hair to be very stick before you go in with your wax stick. So when you go in with your wax stick, you don't want to do too much. Then you go in with your flat iron. Just as you can see with the flat iron, the place that makes it flat is where I'm showing you, not the comb part. Yes, so you make it sure that it is very flat. If you use the part that looks like a comb, it's just going to comb through the hair and make it straight, but won't make it lay flat. So you just use the other side as I indicated earlier on to make sure that it is very flat. Then we move on to the text section. So we are working in sections. When it comes to frontals and closures, we work in sections. Since this is a 13 by 4 frontal, it's quite wide, so you take your time when doing this. If you want to have your wig laying really flat, you have to take your time. Patience. With wig making and styling of wigs, it is patience. You need a lot of patience for your wig to come out looking good and professional, and everybody will be like, yes, this is a work of a professional. You know what you're doing. So as I said earlier on, and as I've shown you already, you just apply your heat protectant, then you comb through the hair, then you straighten the hair. After that, you apply your wax stick, then you use your hot comb or the flat iron, mostly hot comb, that's how we call it. You use the hot comb to make sure that it is laying flat. Take your time with this process. You can go over and over again. All you need to do is to take your time and make sure you are doing a very good job. So let's go over once again. You comb through your section here, just as you see me do. You just section your hair, then you comb through. Then you apply your heat protectant, a generous amount of heat protectant. Then you comb through again to distribute the heat protectant into the other areas of the hair that the spray wasn't supposed to then get to. Then you straighten it. It is quite advisable to comb whilst you straighten, but if you can't, you just comb through once, then you straighten it. Then you go ahead with your wax stick. Yes, not too much, just a little. A little goes a long way. Then you go ahead and press it in with your hot comb. You press the hair in with your hot comb. That is easy, but then it needs a lot of patience and it takes a little time. So if where you stand or the angle is not helping, you just change your position and make sure that you see what you are doing very well. Because I was taking a video, I was finding difficult to do this, so I just kept on changing angles so that I can see what I'm doing very well. As you can see, the wig is laying flat just as the other side is laying flat. I did it as the other side off camera for you to know that before it turned out that way, it was a little bulky. So you just make sure that you get your middle part very well if you are going for a middle part. This process applies to doing the side part as well. Whatever style you are going in for, all you need to do is to work in sections and your style will come out great. So this is the last piece we are working with. After taking our front part, you apply our heat protectant, comb through, straighten it, apply our wax stick, a generous amount, not too much. Just apply your wax stick, then you go in with your hot comb. As I said early on, you just press it in and take your time. It's all about taking your time for your wig to come out looking flawless. That is the goal. So you take your time and do everything just as you see me do here. And after that, your work will be looking very good and very neat. If you feel like the hair need extra straightening, you go ahead and straighten it, and then go over again and flatten the whole process once again, so that everything will be uniform and they will all be laying flat at the same level, just as you see me doing. Go all over again, applying the hot comb to all the areas. At this point of the video, if you think this video has been helpful to you, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, like this video, check our channel for related content like these, and if you have other recommendation on things you want me to make tutorials on, just leave it in the comment section and I'll do just that. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more and amazing hair related content. I'll be trying to post lifestyle content as well, vlogs. Let me know if you'll be interested as well. So thank you. And you can see the wig laying very flat and all nice and all pretty. Yes, the wig it came out so nice and it came out so flat. So you follow these steps and trust me, you are going to get this exact same result. Everything laying flat at it is supposed to be. Your frontals have to be laying flat. Yes, you don't want to be walking around with bumpy frontals. Your frontal has to lay flat. So this was a single drawn unit bundles brought in by a client for reconstruction. Thank you.
Sitting on my bed, flashing, smiling, cast a wink. Losing track of time, feeling like it's been some weeks. Matter of fact, it's been 3 days since we relayed our thoughts. Heartstrings freeway as I replay our talks. Summon you over with no persuasion. I stare at the posters and make conversation. I ask, what's your language? These gestures just